This is so embarrassing, but this is how I had my jewelry, I guess, quote unquote, organized. As you can see, it's really hard to find stuff. Everything just piled up. I thought I had a bit of a system, but it just got overwhelming. And I hate clutter, believe it or not. I know you can't tell from this snippet, but I needed to get my dresser back. Here we go on the after. I was able to remove all that clutter and stuff that I couldn't even see. I can't tell you how much I found in there that I forgot I completely had. And look how much space is still left. Let me give you a good overview. But before I do that, I'm going to show you that I mounted this, or I should say my husband mounted this on the wall. My daughter has the same exact one and we use hers over the door, but mounting it on the wall was pretty simple and it's very secure on there. But it's got slots on the top for rings and very easy. You just push them in and they're in there pretty secure. It's got these knobs you can use for whatever you like. I use my go-to everyday bracelets on there. And then I've got more necklaces in another jewelry box, so I'm going to move those here. But look how much all of this was on that dresser. All of these necklaces knotted in a little pile, and now I can actually see them, access them easily. All these earrings were on the earring carousel. Let me show you the carousel here. I had them all here, and it was so hard to get them in and out of this, with getting the backs on. And I love this option. I'll show you, because you can use either the holes or just slip them over the slots. A few like these I put in the holes because they are heavier, but even post earrings, so these are post earrings, I just slid them right on there. Very easy access. I can see them all. Kind of started to categorize them with holiday things on top and more everyday wear stuff on the bottom. These are for bracelets. You just slide it right off the side. These are the ones my kids have made for me. And these again are more of my like everyday go-tos. So many necklace hooks, and look, you can have some on the top row as well as the bottom, and they don't tangle into each other, which I love. You can use the shelves for different things. You probably saw my bags that I had on my dresser, but there's a nice spot for them now. You can use it for nail polish, perfumes, whatever you would like. You can see that it lights up. My closet's pretty dim here, and I was worried this lighting wouldn't be sufficient, but it's perfect. You can see everything. I don't have any additional lighting. I don't have a ring light up or anything. You can see how well it illuminates it all. Now let me show you the difference with my daughter's, which is mounted over the door. Hers is not able to get as low to the ground because the brackets are not adjustable. So if it's too high for you, you might want to go with the wall mounting, but both options work really well. It does come with a lock and key, so if you'd like to keep all your valuables or jewelry locked up, you can very easily do that. It comes with 2 copies of the key. Don't mind my messy closet in the background, but the frame and the mirror itself are really nice. But here's what I was talking about. See, mine is hung lower, whereas if you do over the door, if you have tall doors, you cannot get it lower to the ground, and I couldn't get a full body. So my daughter, who's a tween, you cannot see her full body in the mirror. So if that bothers you, you might want to go with the wall-mounted version. Here's one thing that I would change. I would just add one more earring rack right here. I guess if you could put stuff here that dangles more like a necklace, but I do feel like there's space for one more rack of earrings. But other than that, this one maximizes the space best out of others I've seen. I've seen some that have a mirror in here. That just wasn't functional for me. It already has a mirror on the outside. I needed jewelry storage space, and this has been the perfect solution. You can see that I can still fit so much more in here.